Hello dear student, welcome to you all in English class. Today we will study class 8 chapter 4 Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory. In this story there are four major characters. First is Bipin Chaudhary, then second Parimal Ghosh, third Chunni Lal and Dr. Paresh Chandra. This story is a humorous story because in this story that Chunni Lal played a prank with Bipin Babu. Bipin Babu nearly goes crazy because he cannot recollect his stay at Ranchi. Once Bipin Babu came from his office and stayed back in a bookshop. There he saw that someone was following him, and then the both people met with each other. So Bipin Babu asked him, "Who are you?" So he said he is Parimal Ghosh, and he named him very well because they both stayed in Ranchi in October 1958. But Bipin Babu did not recognize that person. Then the Parimal Ghosh gave many different evidences and many proof regarding to his Ranchi trip. At first he told that when he went to Ranchi and visited Udru Fall, then he got an injury mark on his right knee. Then he gave second evidence that he stayed with he stayed with someone and he knew him also. The person name is Dinesh. Then again he gave third information that is very secret one. He had no children and his wife also died and his one brother got mad. So this way he gave more information regarding to his Ranchi trip, and at last then Bipin Babu also compared to doubt really it is the happening reality or not. So he checked his right knee. Then he called to Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee. Dinesh Mukherjee also confirmed that yes, he was in Ranchi in 1958. This way, Parimal Ghosh, Dinesh Babu and Chunni Lal, these three made a plan because they wanted to teach a lesson to Bipin Babu. Because Chunni Lal was his schoolmate, school friend, and that day Chunni Lal was suffering from the problem of unemployment. He was very expected that Bipin Babu could help him because Bipin Babu was well to do in those days and he could help him, but intentionally he did not do so. So he made a plan and he wanted to teach him a lesson so that he may in future he should not do like these things with other people. So dear student, it's a very humorous story, and now let's we read the story in detailed way. Thank you. So dear students, let's start class 8 chapter 4th Bipin Chaudhary Lapse of Memory. So characters. There are four major characters of the story. First is Bipin Chaudhary. He is an old man. He is very fond of reading books. He was living a lonely life after his wife's death and he had no children. He was working in a reputed firm at a responsible post. Then second, Parimal Ghosh. Parimal Ghosh following Bipin Chaudhary in the bookshop and he tried to make believe Bipin Chaudhary that he had gone to Ranchi. He also provided many evidences regarding to the Ranchi trip. Now Chunni Lal. Chunni Lal was Bipin Chaudhary's schoolmate. He kept visiting Bipin's house about the job, but Bipin Babu did not help him at all. Dr. Paresh Chandra. He is a young physician. He is called by Bipin Chaudhary to treat memory loss problem. Now summary of the story. First, Bipin Chaudhary meets Parimal Ghosh. As Bipin Chaudhary was very fond of reading books, that's why every Monday he stayed at Kalicharan's bookshop in New Market. That day also he stayed there and he was observing that someone was following him and closely observing him. He turned round only to see a meek looking person break into the smile. That was Parimal Ghosh. He introduced himself as Parimal Ghosh. Bipin Babu did not recognize him. Then he started to give him many evidences. He said that at first he had been with him for a week when he visited Ranchi in 1958. So Bipin Babu thought that the man who called himself Parimal Ghosh was mistaken because he had never been to Ranchi. He told him so, but Ghosh looked at him in disbelief. Now Ghosh confuses Bipin Babu. Parimal Ghosh provided many incidents or many proofs regarding to the Ranchi trip. He told Chaudhary how he had injured his knees in Hudru. Hudru, it's the name of a waterfall at Ranchi. It was Ghosh who had come to him his help then. Then he gave another evidence as Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee. He said Dinesh Mukherjee was also in Ranchi at that time. Ghosh was sure that Chaudhary knew him. Chaudhary had stayed in a hired bungalow while Mukherjee remained with his sister. He even reminded Chaudhary that he always carried a bag with his books on his sightseeing trip. Now Bipin Babu asked Ghosh which month it was. So Parimal Ghosh said October 1958. Bipin Babu told how is it possible? Because in October 1958 he was in Kanpur. So Bipin Babu had then spoken about his dead wife and only brother who died in Sen. This way, Bipin then Ghosh tried to convince him about his Ranchi trip. He gave many evidences and many proof regarding to it. Bipin Babu doubts. Bipin Babu also thought that how the man knew a great deal about his life. For the first time, a slight doubt came in his mind. Was he losing his mind? But he remembered well that he was at Kanpur. Suddenly he thought of writing to Haridas Bagchi, who was with him in Kanpur. He was his host at Kanpur. Then he remembered that Haridas had left for Japan a few weeks before. Bipin Babu decided to confirm whatever Parimal Ghosh gave him information regarding to Ranchi trip. Bipin Babu wanted to confirm it. So at first he rolled up his trouser and took a look at his right knee. There was a cut mark. It was difficult to remember when he had got it. Then he thought of Dinesh Mukherjee. Ghosh had said that Dinesh was in Ranchi at that time, so he wanted to call him, but he thought that Dinesh Mukherjee was not his well-wisher, and if he called him and asked about his Ranchi trip, so definitely Dinesh Mukherjee made fun of him. So he forgot about it and he decided to do his work. Then he came home. Bipin Babu rang up Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee. That day, Bipin Babu came home. He lost himself in a new novel and forgot all about Parimal Ghosh. But next day, when he went to office, again all the things came in his mind. Just before lunch, he decided to confirm about his Ranchi trip to Dinesh Mukherjee. So, making himself ready to ring up Dinesh Mukherjee, and he called to Dinesh Mukherjee knowing about his Ranchi trip. So, to his surprise, Dinesh Mukherjee confirmed that definitely he had been in Ranchi in October 1958. So Bipin Babu slammed the receiver as soon as he listened these things. He had lost his appetite. He did not take his lunch. Mr. Mukherjee had only added to his worries. Chunilal confirms Bipin Babu's fear. Bipin Babu had been in the firm for 25 years. For the first time, he was feeling sick. He could not continue working. His head was in a whirl. He came home. It was only 2:30. Means he took half day and come at home. At 7:30, there was a visitor named Chunni Lal. Bipin Babu knew why Chunni Lal had come because Chunni Lal was facing the joblessness or unemployment problem in those days. That's why he frequently visited Bipin Babu's for getting the job or for seeking help regarding to the job. They were at a school together. Now Chunnilal was having a rough time. He wanted Bipin Babu's help about a job. Bipin Babu knew he could not do anything and told him so. Yet Chunnilal kept pressing. So at first he sent word that he could not meet Chunnilal for a few weeks because Bipin Babu himself in a great deal of problem. That's why he messaged such a way. Then remembering something, he hurried down to see him. He asked Chunilal if he remembered his going to Ranchi in 1958. So Chunilal said, of course. He looked at Bipin Babu's face with concern. How can a man with so sharp a memory forget it? Means Chunilal also confirmed that he was in Ranchi in 1958. Chunilal had him been at the railway station to see him off. He expressed a great concern about Bipin Babu's health, and then Chunnilal advised him he must go to a specialist and must take the medicines or some medical treatment regarding to his forgetfulness. So Bipin Babu decided to meet a specialist. Bipin Babu went to the specialist. Bipin Babu went to Dr. Paresh Chandra and put his problem before him. The doctor was puzzled. He told him that his was an unusual case. He remembered every except his trip to Ranchi. Yet he was somehow convinced of having been there. So the doctor suggested that he should go to Ranchi now. The sight of the place might remind him of the trip. So doctor suggested him once again you go to Ranchi. It might be possible when you visited there, so all the old memories recalled. So Bipin Babu at Ranchi, as doctor suggested him, Bipin Babu followed the advice of doctor and went to Ranchi again. Went to Ranchi. At the railway station of Ranchi itself, he felt certain of one thing that he had never been there before. He went round the city and had the same feeling. All the day long, he visited the city. He saw many things parks, squares, malls, railway station, but he did not recollect a single thing or single memory. Even he could not feel that he had ever been in Ranchi in his life. At last, he decided to try to a trip to Hudru Fall also. So he went there at 5 o'clock the same afternoon. Two Gujarati gentlemen found him. He was lying unconscious beside a boulder in Hudru. On regaining consciousness, his first word were, I am finished. There is no hope left. At the end of the trip, he thought that not a single thing he recollected. That's why he became hopeless and he became unconscious. And he said, I am finished. There is no hope left. Chunnilal disclosed his plan. Next morning, Bipin Babu came back to Calcutta at his home. He rang up Dr. Chandra because he felt very uneasy. Asked him to come over. That day, he went to bed with an ice bag clamped on his head. Then he received an envelope. His servant brought one envelope and handed it to him. He went through the letter at once. It was from Chunilal. In his letter, Chunilal had first expressed his bitterness for getting no help from Bipin Babu. Then he frankly told Bipin Babu that his memory was alright. It was his plan. He wanted to teach him a lesson for his unfeeling behavior. Then he told Bipin Chaudhary how he had played a practical joke or a prank upon him. This he did with the help of Mr. Parimal Ghosh and Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee also. Now it was clear to Bipin Babu that Chunilal, Dinesh Mukherjee and Parimal Ghosh was made a plan to teach him a lesson. So now it was clear to Bipin Babu that he had not really lost his memory. When Dr. Chandra came, Bipin Babu told a lie. He said that he had remembered everything on reaching Ranchi railway station. He said that he had called him for a painkiller. He had the pain in his hip due to a fall in Ranchi. This way, that Bipin Babu realized his mistake and came to know that all the things, it is only a plan for teaching him a lesson, means he did not lapse his memory. So moral of the story is that we must try to understand and empathize with people around us and connect with the common thread that make us all human, because experience is a hard teacher. It gives the taste first, the lesson afterward. So, dear student, hope you understood the story and you enjoy the story well. Thank you. Thank you so much.